Hi there, I am Ida Lee, and this is Raw Emotions. I hope you all had a great new year. Ours was a little rough, to say the least. It was a very barely survivable one. Barely survivable. Uh, Bella had a seizure almost every day, if not two a day, since Christmas. So, yeah, it was rough. And I was desperate. I got on Facebook because it's like, what do I do? I mean, I can ask five people for help and get one response, or I can put it on Facebook and hopefully get five responses. And for those of you who have reached out, even with encouraging words, many of you have brought dinner over. Oh my gosh, thank you. I can't explain how exhausted we are. If we eat dinner, if I'm able to fix dinner, we won't eat until 8, 9 o'clock at night. And half the time I'll end up going to bed without eating. And I know it's a really hard concept to understand. But, again, you're taking care of someone every second. And yes, I get little breaks here and there, but again, it's a constant care. And so when I do get a break, and I'm able to sit down, the last thing I want to do is, go fix food. I'm exhausted, I'll sit down. But my girlfriend from Canada, oh my gosh, you hooked us up. Thank you. It still amazes me what you can get across the border. And maybe right in our little area of Michigan or of in our country. I don't know. I've looked a couple of the things up online and they're Canada products only, but it still amazes me what you can get across the border. And so, Christina, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love when she comes to visit. She always brings me surprises. Oh my gosh, and she hooked Bella up. Talk about wardrobe. I'm trying to go through her clothes right now and get everything hung up. She just, oh my gosh, above and beyond for her birthday. So thank you. Oh goodness. But, again, it's, asking for help. And we're at this point where we need community involvement. A friend from high school reached out and, was talking about play dates. And again, this is something we've never done before. Yeah. So it's really cool, it's awesome that people are wanting to, share their lives with us, and get to know her, and that's special. That's really cool. Um, but as I was on the phone, with this friend from high school, she was telling me about her girls and, off the routines and she can't wait for them to get back to school and all this. And I mean, I went through this with my boys, but it was a little bit different. I was in a different place, mentally. I didn't have Bella, so again, sometimes it takes listening to somebody else, um, and it just kind of jogged my memory. It's like, oh, wait a second, she is unhappy because she's not in school. She's acting out. And think of, your kids when they're home on break. You're half the time wanting to pull your hair out. They're bored. They're off their schedule. Yeah, and for her, unfortunately, unhappiness, anxiety causes seizures. I wish she would understand it's counterintuitive. I know you're upset, but oh my goodness, look at how much more chaos, you're creating. So it's just helping her understand, hey, we're going to have to divert your attention. So my goal is, to get some play dates set up, and maybe this can help keep her entertained. And then the other thing too is I was on the phone with her teacher yesterday for school. I had to take her into school. She's been super excited to get back. We've been talking to her about school. So Friday night, that little stinker slept all through the night, which was much needed. We needed that sleep. And then Saturday night, okay, and no seizure. Saturday night, that little stinker slept all through the night. And again, she's excited for school. She's kind of recovering from the last 2 weeks. Um, Sunday night, she has a seizure at 2:30. And again, I think it was just because she was so anxious to get ready for school. When you're so excited for something, or you're looking forward to something, or you're stressed out about something, it takes you 5 hours to fall asleep. Well, she didn't end up going to sleep until closer to 9:30. So I knew that she was excited, and that set off a seizure. So I was just letting her sleep, sleep in, and I was on the phone with her teacher, and I was just like, okay, something's got to give here. These kids are in school year round, but I need help. Are there day programs? I'm like, what can we do? And I had kind of gotten in my head this thought. It's like, okay, well, day program it is. We got to figure this out. And by the time I got her to school, her teacher had already talked to the principal, and apparently there's some day programs set up. I haven't inquired about them yet. Again, I can only put so much on my plate. It's on my list, though, my to-do list. But if I can, give her something else to do 2 days out of the week, 3 days out of the week, with some play dates in between, I think we're getting on the right track where, at school, it's not like normal school. She has PT, OT, speech therapy. She has music class. There are people volunteering from the community all the time. So there's people constantly coming and going out of her classroom. They keep her busy, and when she's home, Ma, you gotta get out of bed. It's like crap, and it's the different dynamic. And unfortunately, she needs to stop making us all pay for it because it's not conducive. It's not working. But, again, I just wanted to say thank you for those of you who are reaching out and helping. It means a lot. It really does. Being able to step over that line, it takes a lot to do. We're not really taught how to help others, how to give, and it's awesome when people in your life are starting to come forward and they're able to do that for you. And it makes a big difference. So thank you. I hope you all have a great day. This is just a short video. I've got a ton of crap to catch up on. But I just, again, this is where I'm at, with my day and with my life right now. It's kind of changing that whole thought process again. Those last 2 weeks were hard, and yeah, getting out of my funk. So I hope you all have a great day. Keep smiling and keep sharing your love. Oh, and one more thing I would like to do. I've always kind of wondered this, but I'm invoking favor upon you. I've been told whatever Jesus can do, I can do. So I'm invoking favor. I hope you all have a great day. Take care.